Starting a side business by flipping furniture could be ideal for you if you're the kind of person who enjoys working with their hands and has an eye for spotting potential in a hidden gem. Finding a means to combine earning money with a passion is always a positive conclusion. Not only does this mean that it won't necessarily seem like work, but it also greatly increases your likelihood of sticking with it and maximizing your earnings. And it's for this reason that I made this video, which serves as a beginner's guide to furniture flipping. You'll learn exactly how to get started with this, as well as some helpful pointers for getting started making actual money right away. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Let's dive in. What does the term furniture flip mean? Flipping furniture means taking pieces of furniture that most people don't think are very valuable and selling them for more money. For instance, you might see some unwanted furniture by the side of the road. You can sell the item for a profit by adding value to it and turning a profit. It's possible to flip furniture occasionally without changing it at all. For instance, you might decide to buy something that is on sale and sell it somewhere for more money. The more likely scenario is that you would take a piece of worn out or damaged furniture, fix it up, and then sell it for a profit. This could require you to add a fresh coat of paint or involve fixing a broken portion of the object. You can make money by reselling the furniture after it looks good once again. Rob and Melissa Stephenson are two folks who have had incredible success flipping furniture. They were able to earn $130,000 in only 1 year by flipping houses as a side business. What are the best furniture items to flip? The greatest furniture pieces to flip are likely to be those that are in high demand and that are relatively easy to fix up, allowing you to work on more pieces in a shorter amount of time to make more money. Solid wood will be your best option for this. Wooden objects are not only long-lasting, but refinishing them is also simple and quick. A piece of solid wood should comply when you work on it, regardless of whether you need to sand it down, hammer it, screw it, or add a fresh coat of paint. Finally, keep in mind that after you're done, you or your clients may need to transport that item somewhere. As a result, you might want to focus on projects that are substantial but not so large that moving them to their final location would be difficult or expensive. Where can I purchase furniture to flip? You might be able to find furniture to flip in many places. Here are a few instances. Start with family and friends. You might first want to reach out to your family and friends. You can discover that there are folks who want to get rid of their furnishings. Raise your hand and grab it from their hands before they toss it out. It may be possible for you to sell it for a profit. The next thing you ought to do is look at garage sales. At garage sales, many people are willing to sell furniture for next to nothing. Consider attending a garage sale if you notice a sign for one in a nearby neighborhood. You might be able to locate some fantastic furnishings that you can sell. Online forums. To see whether someone is offering broken furniture for sale, you might want to look through a number of these forums. Consider checking your local Craigslist. For instance, someone may be attempting to sell a piece of furniture for cheap. Online resale stores. You should also check online resale applications. Mercury, OfferUp, and LetGo are a few examples that are frequently used. These are the places where people can sell the furniture they no longer need. Of course, for you to obtain the item from them, you need to make sure they are pretty close by. The side of the road. Lastly, as you travel down the road, you should keep your eyes open. You might come upon some furniture that has been left out for the trash man and that you can take. When they have something better, people will occasionally discard perfectly nice furniture. These are only a handful of the numerous places you should look into if you're interested in flipping furniture. After all, getting furniture to flip is the first thing you need to do if you want to accomplish it. Where do I begin when refurbishing furniture? Refinishing the furniture could help you earn the most money possible when you sell it for a profit, particularly if it appears to have numerous dents and scratches or has just outlived its usefulness. It probably needs to be refinished. To refinish your furniture, you must first take the following steps. 1. Clean the furnishings. The furniture needs to be completely cleaned before you can alter it in any way. The object needs to be thoroughly cleaned if it has been in storage for a long period. Even though you might believe you need a specialized cleaner, simple dish soap and warm water will work just as well. 2. Conduct an evaluation. You can examine the furniture more closely after you've cleaned it. Consider whether your time would genuinely be better spent elsewhere. It's time to proceed if you feel that it will be worthwhile to refinish that item. 3. Take off the previous coating. Before you can proceed with the furniture, you must first remove the old finish. The old finish could be able to be removed with the use of a sander. If a sander is not available, you might choose to use a chemical stripper instead. The material from which your item is created will determine the precise procedure to follow. Thankfully, YouTube is full of instructional videos that will show you how to do this while taking care not to harm the underlying piece. 4. Implement a sealant. The furniture needs to be sealed after the finish has been removed. Sealant is crucial since it can guard against damage to the piece's internal mechanisms when you go to reapply your finish. 5. Paint the piece. It's time to paint the piece once the sealing is finished. Paint may drastically alter a piece of furniture's appearance with little effort. To draw people to your product, your choice of paint can also be important. Reddit has a wonderful conversation on flipping furniture about how repairing wooden objects, possibly including staining them, is more common than painting things. Based on the idea that, despite being popular on social media, individuals don't always want this in their homes, they particularly advise against flipping furniture with chalk paint in that thread. If painting something is the greatest method for you to make money from it, you might probably think about your target market. In the end, you could want the piece to exhibit its personality. To determine if painting anything is the best approach to making money from it, you might want to think about your target market. After all, you might want the piece to demonstrate its personality. Additionally, if the piece will be placed in a busy area, you might want to use a stain rather than paint because it won't show dings and scratches as much as the paint will. 6. Complete the project. Finally, you need to give your furniture a finish. You should consider the kind of material you are working with, the finish's durability, and the desired look because there are many different sorts of finishes available. Your choice of finish will be influenced by all of this. 7. Finish up if necessary. Although it's not strictly necessary, there are some items to which you can add finishing touches to raise the quality. Don't be too upset if something doesn't turn out properly the first time because it may take several tries to get it just right. In the end, perfect practice makes perfect. Is selling furniture for a profit? If done properly, furniture flipping can be financially rewarding. Understanding how to determine which pieces are worthwhile and which are not is the most crucial skill you must acquire. Even if you believe you may obtain a lot of money for a piece of furniture, you must ensure that it will be worthwhile for you to invest your time in. For instance, a large piece of furniture with a high price tag can catch your eye, but if finishing it would take months, it might not be worthwhile to flip. It takes expertise to determine which furniture pieces are profitable and which are not, but you'll get the hang of it. What is a reasonable price to charge for furniture refinishing? You must take into account factors like the materials you use, the item's initial purchase price, and the amount of time it takes you to finish the piece when figuring out what to charge for furniture refinishing. These will all vary from situation to situation. You must consider the materials you employ first. You must pay your overhead costs if you are working on your furniture with sealer, paint, and finish. Analyze the cost of the materials you'll be using to refinish that particular piece of furniture. This ought to be reflected in the furniture's cost. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for assistance if you need it. Everyone has to start somewhere, and no one starts out knowing everything about flipping furniture. You might want to take advice from a pro if you want to start a business flipping furniture. You should be able to maximize the potential of your new side business if you abide by the advice provided below for novices looking to flip furniture. Although this can be a challenging job, there are opportunities for you to make a lot of money with it, and it can also be a ton of fun. Well, there you have it. We hope this video will help you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also drop us a comment in the comments section below. And while you are there, hit the notification bell. Bye.